Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I'm Maddie and today I have an awesome new video for you guys, and I'm going to be doing my tattoos and piercings video. So I'm just going to show you all my tattoos, tell you guys the meaning behind them, and I'm really excited about this video because I'm definitely the kind of person that every tattoo I get it has a story behind it, so I want to share those stories with you. And if you haven't subscribed already, you guys should click that subscribe button and turn on your notifications because I am 1 subscriber away from 100. I'm gonna jump on into this video, and before each tattoo I'm gonna post a picture of it actually, so that you guys can see up close and really easily what exactly it looks like, because it is kind of hard to show the tattoo really well on camera. So I'm going to go in order from when I got my tattoos. We're going to start out with the very first tattoo I ever got, pretty closely after I turned 18. So you guys just saw the picture. I'm going to show you on myself where it is. It's right there. It's one of those ones that's really hard to show. But yeah, so that's it. It's a heart with a semicolon, and the reason that I got this tattoo, if any of you guys have ever heard of the semicolon project, it's where you get tattoos with semicolons incorporated in them, or just a tattoo of the semicolon itself. And mine is for my best friend who committed suicide when I was in 8th grade. I grew up with him since I was 3 months old. He was literally my family, not even my friend. And it was a really, really hard time for me. It was the first person in my life that I ever truly lost that had extreme value to me, if that makes sense, in the sense of I had a really close relationship with him and with his whole family for so long. And his dad passed away a couple years before he did, and that was another person who was just it really affected me. And I feel for a family to lose 2 members is the most heartbreaking thing ever, and it still makes me want to cry to this day. But yeah, I got that for him so that he can live on with me and experience life with me, because we were the exact same age almost, just a couple months apart. So everything that I'm doing now he would have been doing. So yeah, that was my first tattoo. That one has so much meaning to me. I love it. It makes me really happy. And then my second tattoo I got quite a while afterwards, and it's this one right here. You guys just saw a picture, but that's what it looks like. It looks kind of crooked on my arm when I hold it, crooked I guess, but it goes straight up and down like that. It's at a little bit of an angle because I wanted it to be in a certain spot. It's hard to put tattoos on your arm and have them look straight from every angle. That's one thing you'll learn if you ever get tattoos on your arm. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's extremely beautiful. It is one of my favorite tattoos that I have. And this is the only tattoo that I've seen and went and got that exact day, the day that I found it. I didn't put a ton of thought into that tattoo itself, but the meaning was just so great, and I love the way that it looks that I wanted it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of tattoos like this, and so for me this is my meaning to the tattoo. It is your path to enlightenment and stuff like that, but the way that I think of this tattoo when I look at it is that all the curves represent all the struggles that you go through in life, all the hard times that are on your path, and then the straight line represents that everything always will work out in the end, and that you'll always find your happiness and what makes you happy. And I got 3 dots at the end of mine, kind of to show that even though you're doing good, you can still have hard things that come. And I added this lotus flower at the bottom to make it more personable tattoo. I found these 2 separately, and I asked him to add this at the bottom because I wanted it to be mine, and I thought that it looked nice together. And I got it on my arm because I guess that's where I wanted it. I almost got it on my hand, and I have to say that I'm glad I didn't. I think I picked a better spot for it. It's bigger, it's easier to see, it's not going to turn into a blob. And hand tattoos are quite the commitment. I've almost gotten one twice, and I probably will get one, but if I do, you guys can see that in an updated tattoo video. I'm sorry I play with my hair so much, I know it's annoying. My third one that I got was this one that you can see right here. These 2 really do flow extremely well together, I think. Personally, it's kind of hard to see the entire thing in one glance. But yeah, it says the storm always ends, and I wanted a quote similar to "this too shall pass," but I didn't want the exact quote "this too shall pass." So I came up with this one. My throat is like tickling me. It's not like I invented the quote, but like I thought of it and I wrote it down on a piece of paper, and I sat on getting that tattoo for a long time. I knew where I wanted it. It actually turned out completely different than I went in there expecting it to. And this one has a story that's not about the meaning, but about kind of a PSA for when you get tattoos, especially quote tattoos. So when I went in to get this tattoo, I wrote down on a piece of paper what I wanted it to say, and he spent 2 hours writing up this font. This is like, he sat there and made this font for me, which I am really grateful. I think it looks amazing. Someone's coming downstairs. I hate when people come into my area. He's got me off my game. I wrote this down on a piece of paper and I gave it to him, and he spent 2 hours drawing this font. He literally like sat there and came up with it for me, which I am very grateful for because I think it turned out really good and I like how unique it is. But when I did go in there, I wanted like the most simple font ever, and I got like the most insane font ever, which I'm happy about now, but I'm just like, that's just part of the story. But what happened was he like put it on me, he brought me the piece of paper, and he told me to like read it to make sure that it was spelt right and everything. And I read it, and I read it the way that it was supposed to be wrote. Like I was looking at all the letters and everything, but I missed something the same way he did. I don't put all the blame on him at all, but I do think that it's like, but yeah, so I read it, I approved it, he put it on me, he tattooed me. It took like 45 minutes probably, and once I got home and I unwrapped it, I realized that my quote said, "The storm always ends," and he had forgotten this S right here. And I was literally just like, oh my god, like how does someone do this? Like how did this happen? How did we both, like, oh my god, like what the fuck? And it was like heartbreaking to me, but it was the S, so it was at the end of the word, and he did fix it. It looks fine, but this little squiggle would not be there. Like it's noticeable to me. It's not noticeable to anyone else, but it really like made me very cautious. Don't just be like, okay, it looks good, and have faith that what he's about to put on your body forever is like spelt right and is perfect. Fourth tattoo, you just saw the picture, and this is my bear. Try to show you this. Can you see him? Is it close enough? Alright, so that's my bear, and I got my bear for multiple different reasons. I got it there because I wanted like the simplicity of just a tattoo on my back. Originally he wasn't going to have a face, but the face just made him look too cute, so I left the face. But bears are my favorite animal, and I feel like a bear represents a gentle giant. It's like extremely strong and aggressive and could literally kill a human being, or a lot of fucking things actually, but it's also like really cute and fluffy and adorable. And you see videos of bears becoming like a man's best friend. You see videos of bears rescuing people. Like it definitely has, they have two sides to them. And as I grow up, my mom is like the most precious soul you'll ever meet, and my dad is a little bit more of a hard ass. Like he's still the most amazing person ever, and I love him to death, and I look up to him so much, but he's much more of just like aggressive of a human being. My mom's like so sweet and loving and caring, and she doesn't have the aggressive side to her. So as I grew up, I feel like I had two different types of personalities to learn from, and I blossomed into this bear. And that sounds weird, but I just feel like the bear represents how lucky I was to have those kind of parents to teach me how to be extremely nice of a person, but also like be a hard ass when I need to be, just like a bear is. So yeah, that's the reason that I got my bear. Tattoo, you just saw the picture, and I think I'm gonna put the picture in of me and my mom, or I might have just put the picture of me. But that is my last tattoo that I most recently got on my mom's birthday with her, and we got matching ones, and this is what it looks like. So I'll show you kind of what all my tattoos look like together. And it represents like a forever bond between two people, and me and my mom got matching ones to just represent our forever bond, and so that I always have my mom with me to make sure I'm, you know, living life right. I'll go into really quickly. I only have like literally 3. So why did I just think I had my nose pierced? I'm so annoying. So I have my first, my second, and my third hole pierced, but I'm like so close to the camera, that was creepy. Yeah, I have all 3 of them pierced, but I only have earrings in 2 of them on both sides. This one is actually closed up because it got infected, and this one is like really painful when I put an earring in there recently, so I just kept it out. And then the other piercing that I have is my belly button. Whoa. I've had this one pierced for over a year, and I really love it. It's so cute. It's like, I feel like belly button piercings just make your belly button look like hella cute. I don't know, but I love my belly button piercing, and I plan to keep it forever. Well, until like I decide I don't want it anymore. That's the beautiful thing about piercings compared to tattoos. If you're allowed to decide you don't want them anymore. But yeah, so those are all my tattoos and piercings. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything, leave a comment down in the comment section. Duh, Maddie. What the fuck? And give this video a thumbs up, and let me know if you guys want an updated one once I get a couple more tattoos. I do have some plans for some, so I could do an updated one in the future. And I love you all so, so much, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and stay beautiful. Mwah.